Station.
And good evening, everybody, and we are live here. It's basketball 30 in the oven. Girls basketball action for the first time in about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. Hayden Milliken, Ryan Vogelmore here with you. And, well, Ryan, last time we were here, the girls lost to Unioto. However, they've been doing better in the SVC. They're 3-2 currently, 3-4 overall. Paint Valley winless around the board, both conference and non-conference.
Yeah, so a big game here for the Red Streaks tonight to hopefully hold down the Bearcats to make them go 0-7 on the season.
And the starters for Paint Valley, as we have them, Lydia Hamilton, Karis Dye, Navi Conley, Delaney Mannion, and Sophia Stouffer. Those are the starting five, number 0, 2, 13, 25, and 5 for your listening benefit. And for the Piketon Lady Red Streaks, Hayden Daniels, Layla Kelly, Jalen Forbes, Abriel Johnson, and Danica Ritchie. The Lady Red Streaks, on top of beating Southeastern, which we were here for in the conference, also knocked off Zane Trace, which is a little down on their luck this year in girls basketball. And also they beat Adina. So also some games going on here tonight in the SVC and around the whole area in boys and girls basketball. With it being Saturday, close to Christmas break, a lot of teams playing. Waverly is actually going to be tipping off at Western at 7:30. Valley at Northwest. We've got, let's see here, Vinton County at Logan. And in the girls basketball side, Zane Trace at Adina, Huntington at Westfall, Unioto at Southeastern. We got Chillicothe at McLean, Jackson at Washington Courthouse, and we've got Hillsborough at Miami Trace, to name some of them over here. So a little look at the schedule we got around the area here tonight. And, well, Ryan, any thoughts going into this one? We got, again, Hayden Daniels, Layla Kelly, Jalen Forbes Johnson, and Ritchie. But anything here about Jason Taylor and the Lady Red Streaks?
Yeah, I think if you're the Red Streaks tonight, you want to get out quick and fast on the Bearcats, and you want to put your foot down quick on them and hopefully hold them down. That way you don't have, they don't get any confidence, and put them away early in the first quarter. That way you can cruise to a victory here tonight.
As we got both teams warming up out here on the court, and it's good that we finally got Lady Red Streak basketball back here in the oven. Man, I miss it. These girls, I enjoy watching them. I mean, Layla Kelly, she's been fun to watch all year from deep range. Jalen Forbes can light up the floor when she's hot. I mean, so we know how good the Lady Red Streaks can be. We'll see how that comes into play here tonight.
Hayden, real quick, I look for Abriel Johnson as starting to come into her own there. Just like her brother on the boys' side of the things, I feel like the further we've got into the season here, she's warmed up slowly but surely. She's coming off an ACL injury too, which, that's going to hamper anybody when you start a season. So I look for her to hopefully continue her success as she goes throughout the year.
And we've also got the live stream going here tonight on Total Media Sports YouTube. All of our games this week at home have been live streamed. And also for those wondering about the score of this, we had Piketon taking on Manchester earlier, the Greyhounds, and that was in boys basketball action in Shawnee State. Battle for the 7-4. There are 7 games going on over there tonight. So you talking about a busy night over in Shawnee State. We were able to cover the Manchester game myself, and the general went over to that one. And Piketon got beat by a score of 52-40 in boys basketball action. But we're going to get ready to warm up here, and we're going to take a break for the national anthem on the Q. Streaming live Total Media Sports, back in 3 minutes.
Discover the ultimate destination for custom apparel at Elizabeth's Custom Tees. Specializing in direct-to-film printed apparel and top-notch embroidery, we bring your designs to life with crisp vibrancy. From sports team to businesses, we got you covered. Our embroidery services offer a classic, high-quality finish. Whether it's clothing or accessories, we customize it all. Serving Beaver, Ohio, and beyond, contact Philip or Kristen Babst at 357-6531 or 395-4905. Visit us on Facebook or email elizabethstees@gmail.com. Elevate your style with Elizabeth's Custom Tees today.
The Glockner family of dealerships offers the top brands: Chevrolet, GMC, Honda, Toyota, Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Glockner has an amazing selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Ask about the Glockner Guarantee. 12-month, 12,000-mile new vehicle premier coverage and 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage included on qualifying used makes and models. Credit issues? No problem. Glockner Auto Credit will finance your future, not your past. Shop online at Glockner.com. At Glockner, we make it easy.
Are you looking for a fresh look at a great price? Head over to Great Clips in Waverly. Whether you're ready for a special occasion or just need a trim, our expert stylists are ready to give you the perfect haircut. Fast, affordable, and always with a smile. No appointment? No problem. At Great Clips, walk-ins are always welcome. Plus, download our app to check in online and skip the wait. Great Clips wishes all county teams the best of luck this season. And remember, it's gonna be great.
Looking for a rewarding career with a global leader? Kirchhoff Automotive, a family-owned company, offers you the chance to grow and succeed. At Kirchhoff, your development is our priority because a better you means a better us. Together we will work for one aim. We move future. Kirchhoff Automotive in Waverly is hiring now with starting wages from $18.83 to $20.33 an hour. Visit our career website today for more information. Kirchhoff Automotive, where your future drives ours.
Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supplies in Waverly, Ohio, your go-to destination for all things building and beyond. With over 75 years of dedicated service to the community, Clinkers is an Ace Hardware dealer that offers more than just lumber. With a massive 10,000 square foot store packed with everything from paint to plumbing, electrical to lawn and garden, and a whole lot more. Open Monday through Saturday, Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supply is here to support your projects, big or small.
We are going out tonight.
But I just put my comfy pants on. What are we celebrating?
I just bundled our home and auto insurance with the State Farm agent and saved us money.
Oh, nice. Can we just order in now?
Are you serious? We just bundled. And our agent helped me personalize our coverage.
But what about my slipper and sweatpants bundle?
Oh, fine.
Contact Megan Carroll at State Farm Insurance. Call 740-775-6634.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability, amount of discount, savings, and eligibility may vary.
Over the years, we've been asked a lot of questions. Like, why is our bank any different than those big city financials? After all, most banks offer the same products and services. The difference is our people and our service. We give you the one-on-one, first-name, friendly service that you deserve. Ohio Valley Bank, a better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at ovbc.com.
And back here at the oven, the Lady Red Streaks getting introduced only moments away from tip-off. Danica Ritchie there on top of Daniels, Kelly, Forbes, and Johnson. Getting ready for the tip-off here. The Paint Valley Bearcats in their black jerseys, yellow numbers. Almost look like bumblebees out there with those jerseys on, Ryan. And we got Piketon, again, they're white and they're red. So we've got Daniels in on the tip. Also for the tip for Paint Valley is going to be Karis Dye. Basketball action about to be underway here at the oven. It's been a busy week, and here we go. It's time. Tip off, and it's going to go to the Lady Streaks, and that's Forbes. And over to Kelly. And that's going to be, let's see here, that is Johnson at the foul line. Over to Ritchie. Ritchie driving the paint, gets the shot up, no good. Rebounded by Mannion. And there's going to be a tie-up jump ball situation, Paint Valley basketball, since they lost the tip. So Paint Valley gets the ball nonetheless after the attempt, and it's going to remain with the Bearcats here as we've got Stouffer with the ball crossing the timeline. Left to Hamilton. Hamilton staying left into the paint there. That is the Dye. Passing it back. Keeping some motion. That is Stouffer. Stouffer left side. Jump shot at the wing is up, and it's going to go out of bounds. After the Piketon deflection, it's still going to be Paint Valley basketball. 7:25 scoreless here in the early goings. See the Streaks can come up with here as we've got the inbound. That is going to be Mannion. Mannion in the paint getting covered. Deep three-point territory. That's Stouffer at the top of the key. Now to Dye. Dinah Hamilton haven't really went to many shot attempts. They've been close, and the ball is up in the air, and it is going to be stolen away by Piketon. That's Danica Ritchie with the steal. Over to Layla Kelly for three, off the mark. And that one is recovered by Dye. Paint Valley basketball to Stouffer. Stouffer gets the layup, but it is no good, and a foul is going to be called on Piketon. And that one is going to be a push, and that's going to be on Layla Kelly. That's her first and team's first, as we've got Stouffer going to the line for Paint Valley. Ryan, I know you're over here crunching some statistics, but Paint Valley already at the line here, an opportunity to take the lead early.
Yeah, at the line here. Who we got?
Stouffer, number 5. Her first shot was up, no good. Still scoreless here. So we get ready for the second attempt. Shot is up, And Paint Valley's got a 1-point lead. It's good. As that's Forbes with the ball, crossing the timeline. Forbes over to Kelly. Kelly driving the foul line. Her jump shot is up. Nothing but net for Layla Kelly. 2-1 now is the score. Piketon getting the lead.
Red Streaks open up in a man on the defensive end.
We got Stover passing left to Hamilton. Hamilton right, that's into the paint there to Dye. Dye steps back the foul line. And the ball is loose. And looks like we're going to have another jump ball. If that's the case, Piketon will get it off the possession. It's going to be Lady Red Streaks basketball. Throwing it in is going to be Forbes. Looks like Kelly going to take the inbound. Yes, sir. Kind of keeping a slow tempo here. Going left side, passing it in, and the ball is loose, nearly stolen away. As that is going to be, that was
Dye on the deflection.
Johnson. Johnson looking left side, moving up to the foul line, moves paint, and the hook shot is up, no good. And she's going to go to the line for 2, foul on the Bearcats.
Yeah, April there with a nice drive and floats it up there, and it's going to the free throw line for 2 of them.
That's going to be on 13. They're saying Navy down there for her first name. We said Navi, as Johnson at the line for 2.
Makes sense. It's spelled that way.
Well,
it's not a Y.
Navi, I know, it's just.
Yeah, Navy.
I believe it's Google or Android or something has an assistant called Navi, or maybe even been like video game.
Okay.
Either way, that's how it was spelled and that's how it was pronounced there. So that's where I got the pronunciation from. First shot was up and in, and the second one also good there by Averill Johnson. 4-1.
Pressed by the Red Streaks.
Stover with the ball, passing it into Conley.
Traveled.
Conley's ball is loose and stolen away by Jalen Forbes. Forbes in the paint, passes into Kelly, maybe. No, it's going to be stolen away again by Paint Valley.
Ooh.
Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Lady Bearcat basketball, looks like.
I don't think I agreed with that one, Hayden.
I don't know. I mean, it looked like Paint Valley had last contact with it, but
they
they're
passed
still,
it out of bounds.
They did, and they're still saying it's Paint Valley basketball nonetheless. As we've got thrown it in, we got number 4 checking in for them. Who's that, Ryan, for Paint Valley?
Izzy Garnes.
Garnes, got it.
Yep.
Izzy Garnes checking in here for Paint Valley. And it's going to be with the Bearcats. Garnes with the ball, right side. Garnes spins in the paint to Dye. And the short-range shot is up, and it is no good. And it looks like a foul going to be called on Piketon. Going to be a hold, and that's going to be on Danica Ritchie. That's her first. And the second team foul here for Piketon in the quarter. Hamilton shooting 2. First shot is up and rolls in. It's good. 4-2 now. It's center. Horseman's right, and that's to Layla Kelly at the top. Back over to April Johnson. Her shot is up off the back of the rim. No good. And the ball goes out of bounds. And they're saying it's with Piketon. With 5:10 left to go, the Lady Red Streaks up on Paint Valley by a score of 4-2. Not much scoring here so far, Ryan.
No, but it is only about 3 minutes into the ball game, so.
As we've got Kelly, her hook shot is up, no good. And it's going to be rebounded by Dye. Dye right side into the paint. Nice move by Dye, as she got 2 out of it. And we're tied.
A little up and under there by the, I guess you would call that their big girl there, probably the post player.
As we got Forbes on the left side. Her shot is up and count it for Jalen Forbes. 7-4 now, 3 ball.
Yeah, she queued that one up and drilled it.
We got Hamilton with the ball. Ball is free, and it's going to be over to Mannion. She managed to hold on to it, and there's going to be a hold called on the Streaks, and that is going to be on, I think, Johnson.
Yeah.
As we got a couple substitutions, we got here, let me see here. For Paint Valley, we've got, that's Crowder. And who's the other one? Conley, is that what they said?
I think she's back in, 13 is. Yeah,
Conley's in and Crowder. So
yeah.
Crowder is the girl that is in now for Paint Valley. Thank you. As we've got Conley. The inbound throws it to Dye. Dye moving right, and I thought they were going to call
they
it for
did
that
call
one.
it.
I seen it.
Yeah, she got frustrated as Kelly was playing pretty good defense on her. She kind of gave her the forearm shiver.
That was an offensive foul called on Dye, and it's going to go back to Piketon with the turnover. 7-4, 4:26 to go in the first. Piketon girls on top here by 3. As let's see here, we've got that was Forbes, and over to Johnson, and back to Forbes, and a foul going to be called here. I think it's going to be on Paint Valley. It's going to be on, that would be on Crowder.
Yeah, number 1, Crowder of the Bearcats. They doubled Johnson for a second there, and she forced the pass through. One of them made contact with her elbow.
Switching inbounders here now. We got Forbes starting it in. Johnson was at the line for a moment. Forbes throws over to Daniels, top of the key, and the ball is loose, and we're going to have a jump ball, maybe, and it's going to be Paint Valley basketball off the jump ball situation here.
Richie coming back in for the Red Streaks.
See Richie, yep, indeed, there she is, of course, and Daniels taking a seat. And out there right now for Piketon, we have also, that is Shanks. Reese Shanks is out here, number 5 for Piketon. As it's going to go to Piketon, throwing it in by the scorekeeper's table is going to be Forbes. Forbes looking and throws it to Layla Kelly and back to Forbes. Left side to Johnson, who's driving the baseline. Moves back into the paint. Long pass back to Kelly in the wing. As Johnson holds on to it at the foul line. There's a block, and I think they're going to call that on Dye.
If they do, that'll be a second. That's going to be a big one. And it is on Dye, so she's going to have to come out of the game in the first quarter with only 3:55 left in the first.
I have a feeling they're going to send her back to the bench here soon. We'll see.
Yeah, number 14.
Johnson shooting
to check in for Paint Valley.
Number 14, okay, we got that over here. We don't have a number 14 on our roster, it looks like.
Let's see.
We'll take a listen here. Ryan, you got your ears. As we've also got Hamilton. Collier. That's Maya Collier.
Yeah. We had her as number 10.
Sometimes mistakes happen. Johnson's shot is up. The 7-4 lead spins around the rim. No good. Collier with the rebound. As Collier passes it to Mannion. Mannion into Collier in the paint, but it was nearly stolen away there by Piketon. Way back in the three-point land is Stouffer, and a three-point shot is up. No good. And coming down with the rebound is going to be, that is Richie. Richie gets the rebound, and it's going to be a three-ball shot. Up. No good. Ball's free, and it's going to be back into the hands of Piketon. A jump ball from the foul line is up, no good. And it looks like we're going to have ourselves another jump ball, and that makes it, what, 4 jump balls, 5 maybe at this point? We're racking them up here early.
Yeah. Was that Shanks that took that last shot?
Looked like it.
Okay.
We also got your daughter up here kind of spotting for us tonight.
Yeah, Larkin. Shout out to Larkin for helping out.
Yeah, she helped us get some of the starters for Paint Valley because your phone, it wouldn't take the picture.
I think it's operator error on my part.
Well, you mean to tell me old people don't know how to work phones?
Hey, I'm not old.
Well,
just messed
up. I know you got some gray hairs growing over there.
And not some hair.
Oh, yeah.
That was a turnover by the Red Streaks on the jump ball.
As we've got Conley throwing it in for Paint Valley.
We don't have to talk about age anymore the rest of the game.
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay.
Let's get back to the game at hand, huh? So we got, that is Hamilton, right side into the paint, passes it over to Collier. That was a good pass, and it's up and in.
Johnny on the spot, Collier there.
1 point lead now for Piketon with 3 minutes to go in the first. As Forbes moves left side to paint, her jumper's up, and Jalen Forbes with 2.
Jalen Forbes has got a pure all-around basketball game. She's
timeout going to be called. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here. Ryan, any thoughts?
Well, talk about Forbes. She's got 5 points so far. Only shot the ball, I believe, 2 or 3 times on the evening. She's one heck of a softball player, too. She's a good catcher, all-around hitter and fielder and everything for softball for the Red Streaks. They got a bright future on the softball side, Hayden. They might have you over here calling softball games next.
Well, before you know it, I mean, we do some softball games, I believe, during the springtime, so I would gladly come do that. I'm sure we'll see her again eventually down the road. But, hey, we still got plenty of time before we can think about spring right about now.
And this quarter feels like it's kind of crawled along. 2:52 to left in the first, only a 9-6 ball game. I'd like to see a little more offense just for a viewer's sake.
Right. So, like I said, we got all these people coming in the stream here this evening, and these live streams, like I said, we've had a bunch this week. So shout out to everyone watching on the stream. We also got the Total Media Radio app for those who do not know. You can download that, and you can listen to our radio broadcasts anywhere. Of course, we're not always live streamed, and in the event when we're not live streamed, you can always go on the Total Media Radio app when we're on the radio and listen to us that way. As we got Stouffer and a whistle going to be called here on Piketon. And that's going to be a hold, and they're going to call that on. That's going to be on Forbes. That's her first.
Oh, they called it on Forbes.
Yeah, it's going to be 4 team fouls. Already close to free throw situations at the foul. One foul away for each.
Yeah.
As we've got Stouffer at the center, passes it left to Mannion. Shot is up off the back, no good. Rebounded by Mannion again, and the long rebound is going to go nowhere. It's going to remain with Paint Valley. The ball rolled out of bounds with 2:29 to go in the first. Throwing it in is going to be Hamilton, and she's thrown it in by the Paint Valley bleachers. Hamilton looks, she throws it, and that one, there's some interference on it, and goes out of bounds, and I believe that's going to, they're saying Paint Valley.
Staying with the Bearcats. I think that was the right call.
So it's going to be 9-6, Paint Valley holding on. Now down at the baseline, throws it in to Crowder. Crowder over to Stouffer. Stouffer moves left, over to Crowder again. Crowder moves right. As we got Mannion. Mannion's some double coverage here by Kelly and Ritchie.
Yeah, turnover by the Bearcats, and that's number 7 unofficially that I got from them, the Red Streaks, with 3 turnovers.
Looks like times 2, and you got Paint Valley for turnovers here. So we got Piketon here at center court. That's Forbes. Be careful, pretty close to the line, but Forbes drives up in the paint, but meets a wall, and there's going to be a travel called. She moved her pivot foot.
Yeah, she got in there, went to go up with the ball, and just kind of dragged her foot a little bit.
And Stouffer takes the inbound with less than 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Piketon up on Paint Valley by a score of 9-6. And now they're called for a travel. 2 back-to-back travels. Piketon gets a travel. They send it Paint Valley's way. Paint Valley gets a travel, and Piketon started in now 2. That is Shanks. Back-to-back turnovers here at Piketon Lady Red Streaks basketball into the hands of Kelly off that handoff. The shot is up, and that was in some tight coverage, and it was no good. And it's going to remain with Piketon. Ball went out of bounds. 1:39 to go in the first. Looking and throws it back to Kelly. And there's substitution coming in.
Yeah.
For Paint Valley here in a moment. Looks like Conley's going to be checking back in for the Bearcats, and the shot was up, and looks like it was in for the Streaks. That was Reese Shanks. As we got Mannion, of course, that was a 2-pointer a moment ago. 11-6 is the score. Piketon up by 5.
Another turnover, wasn't it, by the Bearcats?
And we got Ray Cunningham coming in for Paint Valley, number 4. They say Cunningham is number 4. We have Garnes.
I didn't hear them what they said.
So we got, let's see here, we got 4, 5. They said Cunningham. We'll keep an eye on that one, as it's going to be Piketon basketball nonetheless. We'll get that cleared up with the scorekeepers here in a moment. We got Shanks top of the key to Ritchie. Over to Johnson at the top. Johnson moves up into Layla Kelly. Jump shot from the wing is up off the back. No good. Gets her own rebound. And over to Ritchie. Ritchie in the right end of the paint. Nice move. And the shot was up, but still no good. And it was rebounded by Collier. Collier over to number 4. We got that as Garnes. Over to Conley. 44 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Bounce pass in, and it's going to be stolen away by April Johnson. Johnson getting credited with the steal, looking for a way out of it, and passes it to Kelly. Kelly moves to the right. Nice move by Layla. The shot is up and counted. Adding on the lead here, 13-6 with 25 left to go in the first quarter. Deep three ball is up off the front of the rim, no good. Bounces out, and it's still going to be Paint Valley basketball after the long rebound. Mannion, who is all the way back, and the ball is free, and it's going to be all the way back to his left side with less than 10 seconds to go. Clock going to run out here on the first quarter. Paint Valley might try to get one more basket. The shot is up the hook, and it is in. And it is Cunningham. That is number 4 for them. It is going to be Cunningham. So with that being said, that is the end of the first quarter. Piketon up on Paint Valley here. Girls basketball action by a score of 13-8. We'll be back on the Q and streaming live Total Media Sports in 1 minute. Don't go anywhere.
At Quick Stop Lube and Tire, they are geared up to keep you on the road. Located at 627 Southwest Street in Piketon, they are your trusted auto repair shop for over 30 years of experience. Open 6 days a week, they proudly support Pike County schools in our community. From oil changes to alignments, new tires, and even mobile tire service, they've got you covered. Wherever you are, call 740-289-4268 or stop by Quick Stop Lube and Tire, where great service meets community pride.
Southern State Community College is committed to serving students in the best way possible. Attend classes close to home, learn from the best, and save a lot of money. Registration for next semester at Southern State will begin soon, so call today at 1-800-628-7722 or visit them online at sscc.edu. Southern State is looking forward to connecting with you.
Back here at the oven, it's the start of the second quarter. The Piketon Lady Red Streaks up on Paint Valley by a score of 13-8. And Ryan, as we get ready to come into this one, anything you want to say?
Well, I'd like to see a little bit cleaner offense from both sides of the court. Hopefully the Red Streaks can lock down on defense like they have so far, holding the Bearcats to only 8 points in that first quarter, giving us that 5-point advantage starting this second quarter. Hopefully we can build off of that.
As Shanks throws it in to Layla Kelly to start the second. Piketon with a little bit of a lead going here as passes it to, that is Shanks. Shanks, and the ball is going to be free, and they're calling a push.
Yeah, that's the right call. Shanks mishandled the ball, then she shoved the Bearcat after turning it over.
So that is going to be Reese Shanks' first foul and the team's first of the second quarter. As Paint Valley going to be throwing it in here. Conley throws it in to Stouffer. Stouffer being met at the timeline by Kelly.
Oh,
nice bounce pass in the paint. Right side to Stouffer.
Looks like Dye's back in the ball game for the Bearcats.
And the ball is free for the Streaks, and that was Shanks. And whistle blown here. Ryan, you see if they called that one? I was writing something down.
They called a foul on the Bearcat there. They turned it over, and they fouled Shanks.
So that's going to be another foul for them. They've got one foul apiece here in the second.
And that's the 11th turnover for the Bearcats in this ball game so far.
Forbes moves up top over to Johnson. Johnson in the paint, passes left to Shanks. Shanks driving up into the paint. The shot is up. It is blocked. Ball is free and scooped up by Stouffer, who's driving the paint. Her dribble drive is up. Got it. 13-10.
Her first points of the night for the Bearcats.
As Kelly Wright moves up top into the foul line, left side to Forbes. Forbes driving. Her hook shot is up off the back, rolls around, no good. And Farmer, who's in there, it looks like, for Piketon. That is Farmer, isn't it?
Yes.
As she got the rebound. Checking in here first
Was that
time.
a jump ball? It was.
It was a jump ball. As we got Crum checking in also for the first time for Paint Valley. That's number 35. As we've got Stouffer directing traffic here. 6:45 to go in the second. Piketon only up by 3. Crum with it left side. And it looks like we have that Johnson. She slid and fell down, but it's all right. She's up. She stole it. And the shot is up.
Nice.
Johnson, she got it for 2.
Hey, Johnson.
Talk about a way to gather your composure right there and to basically dust it off. That's what we just saw.
Yeah.
Johnson slid down a moment ago, and then like it never even happened, gets right back up, steals the ball, gets the shot, and is up for an old-fashioned three-point play.
Yeah.
15-10.
That's her 5th point of the night so far.
The shot is up and off the side of the rim, no good, and it's going to be still in bounds. Kelly initially had it, and there's going to be a jump ball. Piketon basketball off the possession. They're saying it's going to be Paint Valley, my bad. They pointed in Piketon's direction, though, so it is Piketon basketball. Ryan, this is like the last boys game we did, where there was back and forth with the jump ball and the confusion there.
Yeah.
Deja vu over here as we got Layla Kelly with the inbound. It is Piketon basketball. One of these days we'll learn not to fall for that old trick.
No.
As we got Shanks at the foul line, right to Kelly. 3 ball is up, no good, and the second chance rebound misses as well. And on the rebound attempt was Shanks. As Dye with the ball for Paint Valley, down by 5 for the Bearcats, and a 3 ball is up, off the back, no good. Gonna be Piketon basketball. April Johnson with the rebound. Johnson passes it down to Layla Kelly for downtown to Forbes. Her 3-point shot is up. Count it for Jalen Forbes. It looks like we're going to have a timeout here. They're going to call a foul late. They are calling a foul, and they're calling it on, it looks like, see who they call that on. Was it on Piketon?
I'm not sure.
Paint Valley has the ball. They were signaling for a foul. You see they've not changed the score either. It was on Danica. So Danica Ritchie checking in.
Yeah, she checked in. I don't know who was on. I was writing down the shot there.
And the foul was, I don't know exactly what happened there, to be honest with you. We have Kelly right side. 18-10 is the official score. As double coverage here. Back to Layla Kelly for 3. Like it never even happened. Got it. 21-10. Conley to Cunningham. Cunningham bounce pass to Dye, who sends it all the way down to 3-point land to, that is Crum. Crum to Cunningham again. Now to Conley in the paint. Holding on to it is Crum. He's got Cunningham at the baseline. As Dye takes a 3-point shot, it's up, no good, rebounded by Forbes. Forbes holding on to it at the foul line. Nice pass over and nice assist. And 2 points for Hayden Daniels. Those are her first 2 of the night?
Yes.
As we have Stouffer. Stouffer passing it right to Conley. And we've got Cunningham. Bounce pass here at the baseline over to Cunningham again. They got Stouffer left side, driving the baseline. To some defensive coverage here, and the ball was blocked and into the hands of Ritchie. Another steal for Piketon. We got Layla Kelly left side. She's taking another 3-point attempt off the rim, no good. And Layla Kelly has maybe only, made 1 successful 3-pointer here that we have, but Layla has went for quite a few. And they're taking, that's a full timeout. So we're going to take it with them. 23-10 is the score. Piketon up by 13 here on the Q. Streaming live Total Media Sports. Back in 30 seconds. When it comes to buying or selling your home, experience matters. For 28 years, Todd Harris has been helping families make the right move. As the longest tenured realtor in town, Todd has the expertise, negotiation skills, and local market knowledge to get the results you deserve. Whether you're buying your dream home or selling for top dollar, Todd Harris Realty has a track record to make it happen. Call 947-7677 today or stop into the office to start your next chapter with Todd Harris Realty. Shout out to some of our sponsors here. Todd Harris Realty playing right there with 4:11 left to go in the second quarter. Piketon up by 13, 23-10. And Ryan, so far so good for the Streaks.
Yeah, talk about sponsors. Shout out to Piketon Quick Lube and Tire. Jonathan Johnson, his daughter is April Johnson, and his son is Jace Johnson for the Red Streaks.
I didn't realize that. Yeah. The more you know, right?
Yeah, I'm giving you some fun facts.
Some fun facts.
You remember the Jace Ritchie and
the
Danica Ritchie and Kyle Miller, yeah.
Ryan over here, a walking encyclopedia. Seems like you'll
Too
learn
much credit. Too much credit.
You'll learn something new every day you listen to this. 3-ball is up for the Streaks, no good off the front of the rim. The shot is up short range there by Daniels. It was no good, blocked away, and it's going to be into the hands of Ritchie. And it is going to be, looks like a foul was called. And Richie's going to go to the line. And who they call that on? Are they calling that? They're going to call that on Conley. And that is Conley's third already. Coming in from the starting lineup, and Conley now with 3 fouls in the first half. Some foul trouble here. They benched her earlier. I think here soon they might want to think about doing it again. The shot is up and no good there by Danica Ritchie. As we got some substitutions, we've got Shanks checking back in. Now some substitutions for Paint Valley as we get ready to line up here for the second free throw attempt. Missed the first. Shot is up and around the rim. No good. And I saw that one. She got knocked down there. Hayden Daniels did. And they are calling that a push.
That's going to be a third foul on Dye.
All right, so throwing it in as we drop something over here.
Dropping your names on the cue card.
Butterfingers.
And we found an ink pen in the process.
What do you know? We were looking for one, and what do you know? Double whammy there. Everything's just flying. I think we have a poltergeist up here in the booth. And it's going to be Piketon basketball as Forbes in the paint. Her shot is up. And it's up and in for Reese Shanks. 25-10.
That was a nice drive by Forbes. Nice job by Reese coming in and finishing it off the miss.
Stover moves left, top of the key, right side to Crowder, and the shot is going to be nullified because it was a travel.
That's the 15th turnover in the first half for the Bearcats, and the Red Streaks have 8. So Red Streaks taking care of the ball a little bit better than the Bearcats.
3.5 minutes to go in the second quarter, 25-10. And Piketon with the basketball. It's April Johnson driving the wing, and the shot was up, no good, but there is a foul going to be called on Paint Valley. And they're going to call that on, I think they're saying number 25, that'd be Delaney Mannion, and that's her second. The 15th foul here as well, with that being said. 5 fouls here in the second quarter. I believe Paint Valley had 4 in the first. So getting close to double digits if you combine both quarters in terms of fouls. Definitely rough in that aspect for Paint Valley. The first shot was up and in, 26-10 now. Piketon continuing to take a comfortable lead here as off the rim, no good, but it's going to be a Piketon rebound. And the shot is up, no good. High up in the air is going to be Paint Valley basketball. Crowder over to Stover. Stover moves up into the foul line. The ball is free. And we'll see what happens here. They're going to call a jump ball again. Possession arrow, Paint Valley. As we got a substitution coming in, Briar Pinwell checking in for Piketon.
Sophomore for the Red Streaks.
As Hamilton throws it into the paint, and the shot was blocked. It's going to go out of bounds, and they're still saying it's going to be with Paint Valley. Right call. This is going to be in a 16-point deficit for Paint Valley. Piketon having a relatively comfortable lead right now, Ryan, here in the first half.
Well, nothing too crazy.
As the ball is going to be loose, and that one was dropped. It's going to be Piketon basketball. Couldn't hold on to it, falls between the legs, rolls out of bounds. As Forbes with the inbound to Shanks. Shanks moves up top of the key. Going to hold up at the foul line. Shanks bounce pass left to Penwell. It's Johnson with it. The foul line drives up the paint. Her hook shot is up, no good, and a rebound. And it's going to be blocked away and jump ball again. And possession arrow Piketon. We don't keep count of jump balls, but...
Yeah, April got in there a little too deep that time. She probably should have just kissed it off the glass on that floater. She tried to just splash it in with the swish. But nice. She's been really aggressive tonight. I like that out of her.
April Johnson sending it down over to Forbes in three-point land. As we've got, let's see here on top of that.
Johnson's
open.
Pinwell.
Shanks at the foul line. Left side of Johnson. You got Pinwell and a foul. It's going to be a travel. Another movement of the pivot foot. 2:23 to go in the second quarter.
That's the Red Streaks' 10th turnover. to 17 for the Bearcats.
I was going to ask what the statistic was for Payne Valley because I know they've definitely racked up a few.
Yeah, 17.
But also, with that being said, talking about turnovers, Piketon also racking up quite a few steals as well.
Yeah.
As we've got, that is Stouffer at the timeline. Bounce pass into the top of the key. Stouffer is going to be in the paint. Her shot is up and counted.
Her third point of the night.
Sophia Stouffer for 2. As you got Johnson moving to the left side. The ball is going to be stolen away, and there's going to be a foul called, and I think it's going to be on Piketon. It's going to be a blocking foul on April Johnson. That's her second foul, and let's see here. They have us for 2 here in the second quarter. Payne Valley still standing at 5. They originally gave that foul to Payne Valley for a moment there on the scoreboard, Ryan. We'll say they can't take it back like that. As 1:50 left to go in the second quarter, and the ball is up in the air, and it's going to remain with Payne Valley as Stouffer has it over to, that is, let's see, Hamilton, and the deep ball is up and drilled it. 26-15 off the three-pointer with about a minute and a half to go at halftime. Definitely been a quick first half, I'll say that. The first quarter wasn't very high scoring. Second quarter had definitely been a tale of 2 quarters, that's for sure. Piketon's come in here and has just scored double the amount that we've seen in the second. Same thing for Payne Valley. Of course, a couple of good shots there. And it's going to be Hamilton. That's her with the foul. And Shanks is going to be at the line for 2. As we got Reese Shanks, her first shot is up out the front and falls down, no good. Get ready for a second opportunity here. Didn't have enough in that shot. The Shanks' second opportunity is up out the front again, no good, and rebounded by Collier. And a travel going to be called right away on Payne Valley right off the rebound. Didn't take them long to move the foot, and Piketon going to get the ball back. That's the, I believe, the 4th or 5th travel call combined here.
Oh, at least.
As we have Shanks looking, throws it over to Layla Kelly. Kelly at center court, passes it to Pinwell. And the Farmer looks over, that is going to be Shanks. The shot is up off the back, no good. And the ball's going to remain with Piketon. Shanks with a second opportunity. Farmer with it. And Payne Valley with contact. No foul called, but it's going to be Piketon basketball nonetheless. There was no foul there. So 26-15 with 1:04. Piketon going to contest this on the floor. Throws into Pinwell. Pinwell right pass is going to be deep territory. They're going to say it's 2 or 3. They're going to say it's a long range 2. And it's going to be 28-15. Her foot was just right on the line. That one was close. As Hamilton right side, and that's going to be to Crowder. Crowder in three-point land. Less than a minute left to go here in the second. The hook shot is up, no good. And a second chance was also missed. And looks like they're able to draw a Piketon foul. And that's going to be on, looks like Shanks. And that's going to be Shanks' second and the 3rd team foul for Piketon here. Collier to the line, shoot 2. Collier's first shot is up and no good. Bounced up and rolled out as we have Ritchie checking in for Piketon, and coming to the bench is going to be Shanks. Shanks gets a foul, and right away Coach Taylor sends her back to the sidelines. And the second shot is up, and it is good. 28-16.
She got 3 points off the bench for the Bearcats.
As we have Kelly with the basketball. Layla moves top of the key over the paint. It's going to be passed right to Briar Pinwell. Top of the key, left side to Forbes. Forbes at the foul line, over to Kelly. I thought Kelly for a second was thinking about the 3. Ball takes a closer range 2, and the ball's deflected by Kelly out of bounds. And it is going to be Payne Valley basketball off the Layla Kelly contact. 20.6 to go in the second. Payne Valley basketball. They got an opportunity to maybe put a couple more on the board here. We'll see what happens. Running down the clock here with only 10 seconds to go in the second quarter. Passes it way back to Crowder. Some nice pressure here by Pinwell as Crowder moves up to the foul line. Left side by Mannion. Her deep ball is up, no good, and it is rebounded by Forbes. And that's going to do it for the first half. Piketon 28. And we've also got Paint Valley here, 16. Stay tuned, folks. 12-point lead for the Streaks. Ryan and I are going to calculate some halftime statistics. We'll be back with some halftime thoughts and analysis as well on the Q, streaming live Total Media Sports. Back shortly.
Discover the ultimate destination for custom apparel at Elizabeth's Custom Tees. Specializing in direct-to-film printed apparel and top-notch embroidery, we bring your designs to life with crisp vibrancy. From sports team to businesses, we got you covered. Our embroidery services offer a classic, high-quality finish. Whether it's clothing or accessories, we customize it all. Serving Beaver, Ohio, and beyond, contact Philip or Kristen Babst at 357-6531 or 395-4905. Visit us on Facebook or email elizabethstees@gmail.com. Elevate your style with Elizabeth's Custom Tees today.
The Glockner family of dealerships offers the top brands: Chevrolet, GMC, Honda, Toyota, Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Glockner has an amazing selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Ask about the Glockner Guarantee. 12-month, 12,000-mile new vehicle premier coverage and 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage included on qualifying used makes and models. Credit issues? No problem. Glockner Auto Credit will finance your future, not your past. Shop online at Glockner.com. At Glockner, we make it easy.
Are you looking for a fresh look at a great price? Head over to Great Clips in Waverly. Whether you're ready for a special occasion or just need a trim, our expert stylists are ready to give you the perfect haircut. Fast, affordable, and always with a smile. No appointment? No problem. At Great Clips, walk-ins are always welcome. Plus, download our app to check in online and skip the wait. Great Clips wishes all county teams the best of luck this season. And remember, it's gonna be great.
Looking for a rewarding career with a global leader? Kirchhoff Automotive, a family-owned company, offers you the chance to grow and succeed. At Kirchhoff, your development is our priority because a better you means a better us. Together we will work for one aim: we move future. Kirchhoff Automotive in Waverly is hiring now with starting wages from $18.83 to $20.33 an hour. Visit our career website today for more information. Kirchhoff Automotive, where your future drives ours.
Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supplies in Waverly, Ohio, your go-to destination for all things building and beyond. With over 75 years of dedicated service to the community, Clinkers is an ace hardware dealer that offers more than just lumber. With a massive 10,000 square foot store packed with everything from paint to plumbing, electrical to lawn and garden, and a whole lot more. Open Monday through Saturday, Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supply is here to support your projects, big or small.
We are going out tonight.
But I just put my comfy pants on. What are we celebrating?
I just bundled our home and auto insurance with the State Farm agent and saved us money.
Oh, nice. Can we just order in now?
Are you serious? We just bundled, and our agent helped me personalize our coverage.
But what about my slipper and sweatpants bundle?
Oh, fine.
Contact Megan Carroll at State Farm Insurance. Call 740-775-6634.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability, amount of discount, savings, and eligibility may vary.
Over the years, we've been asked a lot of questions. Like, why is our bank any different than those big city financials? After all, most banks offer the same products and services. The difference is our people and our service. We give you the one-on-one, first-name, friendly service that you deserve. Ohio Valley Bank, a better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at ovbc.com.
At Quick Stop Lube and Tire, they are geared up to keep you on the road. Located at 627 Southwest Street in Piketon, they're your trusted auto repair shop for over 30 years of experience. Open 6 days a week, they proudly support Pike County schools in our community. From oil changes to alignments, new tires, and even mobile tire service, they've got you covered. Wherever you are, call 740-289-4268 or stop by Quick Stop Lube and Tire, where great service meets community pride.
Southern State Community College is committed to serving students in the best way possible. Attend classes close to home, learn from the best, and save a lot of money. Registration for next semester at Southern State will begin soon, so call today at 1-800-628-7722 or visit them online at sscc.edu. Southern State is looking forward to connecting with you.
When it comes to buying or selling your home, experience matters. For 28 years, Todd Harris has been helping families make the right move. As the longest tenured realtor in town, Todd has the expertise, negotiation skills, and local market knowledge to get the results you deserve. Whether you're buying your dream home or selling for top dollar, Todd Harris Realty has a track record to make it happen. Call 947-7677 today or stop into the office to start your next chapter with Todd Harris Realty.
Discover the ultimate destination for custom apparel at Elizabeth's Custom Tees. Specializing in direct-to-film printed apparel and top-notch embroidery, we bring your designs to life with crisp vibrancy. From sports team to businesses, we got you covered. Our embroidery services offer a classic, high-quality finish. Whether it's clothing or accessories, we customize it all. Serving Beaver, Ohio, and beyond, contact Philip or Kristen Babst at 357-6531 or 395-4905. Visit us on Facebook or email elizabethstees@gmail.com. Elevate your style with Elizabeth's Custom Tees today.
The Glockner family of dealerships offers the top brands: Chevrolet, GMC, Honda, Toyota, Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Glockner has an amazing selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Ask about the Glockner Guarantee. 12-month, 12,000-mile new vehicle premier coverage and 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage included on qualifying used makes and models. Credit issues? No problem. Glockner Auto Credit will finance your future, not your past. Shop online at Glockner.com. At Glockner, we make it easy.
Are you looking for a fresh look at a great price? Head over to Great Clips in Waverly. Whether you're ready for a special occasion or just need a trim, our expert stylists are ready to give you the perfect haircut. Fast, affordable, and always with a smile. No appointment? No problem. At Great Clips, walk-ins are always welcome. Plus, download our app to check in online and skip the wait. Great Clips wishes all county teams the best of luck this season. And remember, it's gonna be great.
Looking for a rewarding career with a global leader? Kirchhoff Automotive, a family-owned company, offers you the chance to grow and succeed. At Kirchhoff, your development is our priority because a better you means a better us. Together we will work for one aim: we move future. Kirchhoff Automotive in Waverly is hiring now with starting wages from $18.83 to $20.33 an hour. Visit our career website today for more information. Kirchhoff Automotive, where your future drives ours.
Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supplies in Waverly, Ohio, your go-to destination for all things building and beyond. With over 75 years of dedicated service to the community, Clinkers is an Ace Hardware dealer that offers more than just lumber. With a massive 10,000 square foot store packed with everything from paint to plumbing, electrical to lawn and garden, and a whole lot more. Open Monday through Saturday, Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supply is here to support your projects, big or small.
We are going out tonight.
But I just put my comfy pants on. What are we celebrating?
I just bundled our home and auto insurance with the State Farm agent and saved us money.
Oh, nice. Can we just order in now?
Are you serious? We just bundled. And our agent helped me personalize our coverage.
But what about my slipper and sweatpants bundle?
Oh, fine.
Contact Megan Carroll at State Farm Insurance. Call 740-775-6634.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability, amount of discount, savings, and eligibility may vary.
Back here at the oven, it is halftime. Hayden Milliken, Ryan Vogelmore here. Only a couple minutes before this one resumes. 28-16 is the score. Piketon on top of Paint Valley. And Ryan, you're the one with all the stats here this evening. What do you got?
Not a whole lot, but we'll start with the Bearcats here. They're 6 for 13 for 53% for 16 points. They got some free throws in there. I didn't add that up together for them. For the Red Streaks, we're 10 for 33 from the field for 32%. And then we got some free throws in there as well. That gives us a 28-16 lead. We was 33% from the free throw line. So, I mean, basically shooting, exactly the same from the field and the free throw line for the Red Streaks. I think, you're up by 12. Honestly, we should be up more than that by this game, in my opinion. So I look for the Red Streaks to come out fast and quick here in this third quarter and try to push this lead up to even further and maybe get some of the younger girls that's on the bench into the ball game.
Stick to what's been working so far for Piketon, and I think they can get the job done. One thing here, of course, time of turnovers for Paint Valley, and that's been kind of a rough statistic for them. Piketon, they've been doing pretty good in terms of stealing the ball as well. Defensively,
I didn't keep track of steals, but we do have for the Red Streaks, turnover-wise, We had 12 in the first half to 18 for the Bearcats in the first half. So we did a good job of turning them over and creating some havoc. And so let's see if they can keep that going here in this third quarter.
Clock getting ready to run down. Both teams coming out of the huddle, and we're getting ready for the second half. Third quarter underway here in the oven. Again, the score here heading into it. For those listening on the radio, can't see the score on the stream. 28-16 is the score. Piketon up by 12 on the Paint Valley Lady Bearcats. And there's the buzzer. And it's time for the second half. Paint Valley basketball.
Looks like it will be Bearcat basketball. Start this third quarter.
And it seems like the girls up here keep multiplying. First there was Larkin, and now there's a million more of them.
Yeah, I got a couple more.
You got some of her friends coming over here. We got Conley passing it over to Stouffer. And then the left side to Conley. On the right side, that's Stouffer, three-point range. Long ball's up, and it's off the mark, and it's going to go out of bounds. Piketon basketball.
Hamilton with that three miss.
Layla Kelly with the throw in, and she throws it in to Johnson. Johnson over to Kelly as Kelly crosses the timeline. Met at center by Stouffer. Bounce pass in, and we're going to have ourselves a hold.
I don't know about that one.
And that's going to be a foul, and they're going to call that on, I believe, Conley.
I thought it was just good defense by the Bearcats on that possession, honestly.
Look at Conley. She's got 4 fouls after that hold.
Yeah.
One more, and she's gone.
And that was Cunningham came in for her, for the Bearcats.
Forbes with the ball. Near center, moves top, shifts left. Forbes holds on to it. And a whistle blown, and a foul is going to be called, and I think it's going to be on Cunningham. It is Cunningham. And that's going to be her first foul. And already 2 fouls right out of the starting gate here in the third for Paint Valley.
Yeah, stopping that clock.
We got Forbes looking deep, throws it in to Ritchie. And then to Layla Kelly, left side. Moves left, that's Johnson. And to Kelly as she shifts into the paint. Bounce pass, right side. And passes it over. Long 2 ball is up and in by Jalen Forbes in the right wing. 30-16 now is the score. Down by 14 to Paint Valley. Piketon with a nice lead here. As the handoff to Stouffer and all the way back to Cunningham. Cunningham back to Dye. Dye's hook shot's up and layup and got him. She's going to go to the line for one more.
That's only her third shot attempt that I have for the night for her.
Well, those are her first 2 points as well, that being said.
She's got this, this is an opportunity for 5 for the night.
Got it.
Update, right now, Western boys up 10-5, 6:32 in the second quarter.
Score over there out in the countryside in Latham.
Yeah, over the Tigers right now. She missed that dive.
And it's going to be Piketon basketball, passing it right to Jalen Forbes. Forbes crosses timeline, top of the key, moves right to Layla Kelly. Kelly holds on to it at the foul line. The ball is loose, and it is going to be stolen away by Dye, who gets an unopposed layup, but the shot was no good. Rebounded by Johnson for Piketon, and a missed opportunity for Paint Valley as Kelly drives the baseline, went for the bounce pass to Ritchie, but goes out of bounds. 6:18 left to go here, and it's going to remain with Piketon.
Guess she was too open, Dye was on that layup.
As we got the throw in here as Johnson throws it in right side to Forbes. Forbes deep balls up off the right side of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Hamilton and a whistle blown. As we've got Paint Valley basketball, 6:13 to go in the third.
Red Streak's pressing here to open this third quarter.
A little bit of a slower than let's say a slower start than we've been having here for this one. So we've got, let's see here, Stouffer passing it over to, that's Cunningham on the left side, covered by Layla Kelly. Looks like the streets are in a man. As we have Dye, and the ball, there's nothing on that one. She falls down, tries to sell it, but there's no foul called on Piketon. Slips down and holding her face, I think, right there. I think Forbes is hurt. She's holding her eye.
Yeah. I think it should have been an offensive foul, honestly, on Dye. Did Dye score that one? I believe she did, didn't she?
She did.
Okay.
It's going to be a 10-point differential. She's going to get looked at here. She's going to go back to the back and holding their eye still. And a whistle blown. Figure out what for here. Is it for the injury? I don't think so.
Poppy got thrown out.
As we're having something going on over here. All right. So with that being said, we got this going on here down on the
I got to give Poppy a shout out. Old Poppy, he's a faithful Red Streak fan. He's getting tossed. He wasn't happy with that they didn't call the foul on where Forbes got hit in the head. And so he's going to take an early trip to the vehicle. He can tune in to listen to us and watch the game, though, when he gets out there.
Go out there, you can keep listening to us. All right, it's Piketon basketball. First time I've seen that in a while.
Yeah.
As we got, that is at the top of the key, Shanks. Shanks over to Kelly, left side. Now we got to Johnson. Kelly in deep range, shifts up into the paint. Her shot is up, no good. And rebounded by Stouffer, and she's going to go with the dribble drive in the paint. Her shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Dye. Second chance, no good. Dye got the rebound again, drops it, and rolls out of bounds. Piketon basketball. With 30-20 being the score, Piketon with the basketball back, 5-11, and the Red Streak lead. Layla Kelly. So down here as Paint Valley's in a man. Kelly moves up into the left side and passes it over to, that is Daniels. And right side to Johnson, who jump shots it in the paint. It's up, no good. And a foul is going to be called, and it's going to be a push. That push being called, it's going to be on, that's on Reese Shanks. That's her third. Second team foul here in the quarter. And Jalen Forbes checking in for Piketon.
Only a 10-point advantage for the Red Streaks.
As Stouffer gets the inbound. Clock running here, 4:40 left to go in the third. As we got Cunningham. Cunningham moves way back. Passes it, and the ball is going to be stolen away by Johnson. And Johnson's going to pass it to Kelly, who holds on to it. And back to Daniels. And Daniels over to Kelly for three. And the shot is no good. And they touched it, so it's going to be Piketon basketball. And we got a substitution as Crowder's going to be checking in here. You know, saw something earlier today talking about things you don't really see very often. This happened during the boys' game. We're talking about fouls and things going on. We had that game going on. Noah Ross almost didn't check in with the scorekeeper's desk. There was nearly a technical call on him for not checking in with the scorekeeper. So I've kind of keep my eye. It looked like there for a second she wasn't going to check in with the scorekeeper. That's why I bring that up there for a second. I thought she wasn't going to go for it. And Kelly's first foul shot is up and in. I think she's shooting three. They called a foul, looks like.
Oh, they must have called the foul after the shot.
They did, but no, it's going to be two. They said there were seconds to be shooting three. Must have been a mess up there by the PA. No, it is three. See, you see things like this, it just messes me all up, sends me for a loop. And to go and line up for the third shot, 32-20. And the third shot is up, and she sinks all three of them. 33-20. And I don't think we have any free throw percentages right in front of us, but so far, so good for the most part for Piketon.
Well, they shot 33% for the first half.
I mean, talking about the second half as we
go. Yeah, that was the first, I think.
And a deep three ball is up, no good. And that's going to be a rebound by Dye. Long pass over to Mannion. The shot is up and in.
That could have been an and one. A lot of body up top on that one.
In call it as Forbes moves left side into the wing. Her shot's up, blocked by Dye, and into the hands of Crowder. That ball goes out of bounds. It's still going to be with Paint Valley with 3:41 to go in the third. As Collier checking in.
33-22. Red Streaks can't climb, or not getting much further away from them than I thought they would. So credit the Bearcats for battling here. I don't know about that one.
What'd they call?
They called the blocking foul, but it should have been a charge. but
Saying third team foul and a timeout is going to be taken. A 30-second timeout here by Paint Valley. Get some of these commercials in. We'll take it with them here on the Q and Total Media Sports back in 30 seconds.
Need to expand or remodel your building? Increase your inventory or have access to working capital? Let our experienced business loan team help you grow your business. We specialize in business loans. Ohio Valley Bank, a better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at ovbc.com.
33-22 is the score. Piketon on top of Paint Valley. Girls basketball action. 3:40 left to go in the third quarter, coming off of that Paint Valley timeout.
yeah, that one, I'd have to see a replay on that one, but I'm pretty sure April should have gotten credit for a charge taken, but unfortunately they called a blocking foul on her.
Hamilton looks, throws in to Mannion. Mannion on the opposite side. Ball being contested, almost taken away there, but she's able to keep her composure as Mannion driving on the right side, but being covered well by Layla Kelly. And a bounce pass in, way back to Mannion, and the ball is stolen away by Piketon, and that is Johnson credited the steal. The ball is free, however. Johnson keeping it in, and it's going to be Richie.
Gotta get it across. Yeah.
And look at that hustle by Layla Kelly doing just that.
Yeah, I did. Close to a 10-second violation there, Hayden, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Johnson top, and it's going to be stolen away by Mannion.
Just a too weak of a pass there to make.
Mannion moves into the paint, and they're going to call the push. Another foul called here on Piketon, and that one is going to be on, let's see, that
Richie.
is on Richie, her second.
She just hip checked her with both hands there, and it was a foul. Bearcats within striking distance still, 33-22, 2:57 to go in the third.
See what Paint Valley can come up with as the short-range bounce passes up, no good in the paint. And way back in the three-point land, they're going to take the three-point opportunity. They are, and they step out of bounds. It's going to be Piketon basketball. Couldn't keep it in, 2:48 to go. As Kelly with the inbound to April Johnson. Johnson moving up past the timeline. Johnson facing some double coverage right here. The press passes it to Forbes on the right side. Over to Richie. And the ball is free. Richie needs to get onto this one. She does. Off the opposite end and throwing it way down there to, that is Daniels. And Layla Kelly looking for a shot here, perhaps. No, steps back. Kelly moves into the paint. Her jumper is up and in. Two more for Layla Kelly. Ryan, how many she got?
5, 7, 10.
Layla Kelly in double digits now as we got, that is Stouffer. Moves right to, that is going to be, let's see, we got Crum, who's back in. And they're going to call that.
Yeah.
I saw that one right there, foul called, and it's going to be an offensive foul on Paint Valley. And that foul was on Dye.
Yeah, that was an obvious one. The second obvious. Actually, it's about the third or fourth, unfortunate for her. But she got away with a couple of them, I believe. She's going to have to take a seat. I believe that's her fourth. Yeah.
Yep, that is her fourth. Dye with 4.
So I'm sure she'll sit the rest of this third quarter and come back in, Hayden.
Couple of players here in Paint Valley close to fouling out, 2 at the 4 count. As we got the shot up, and there was a foul called, and Johnson's going to go to the line. Another foul on Paint Valley just a few seconds after the fact. And that's going to be on Cunningham. That's her second, and the team 5th, as Johnson's going to be at the line shooting 2. Add on to this Piketon lead with 1:49 to go in the third. The shot is up, off the back, bounces off, no good.
We've left several free throws so far tonight for the Streaks missed.
And the second opportunity is up. Swish, nothing but net. 32-22, 36-22. I almost deducted a few points from Piketon there. 36-22, 1:45. As Paint Valley with the basketball, that is Stouffer passing it to Cunningham. As we've got Crum. Over to Crowder, right side. The deep ball is up and no good. Rebounded by Piketon. As coming down on the rebound was Daniels. Left side to Forbes. Forbes to Layla Kelly. Kelly directing traffic. Moves up top of the key. Back closer to center. As Forbes holds on to it. Passes it into the paint here. Passes back perhaps by, that was Richie looked like. And going to be at the foul line. Drive up into the paint, but way too high of a shot. And it's going to be rebounded by Crum. And a whistle blown here. We got a couple substitutions checking in, it looks like. As coming in for a moment, it's going to be Shanks for Piketon. And looks like Richie's going to take a seat. Thrown it in by the scorekeeper's table. And, oh, Layla Kelly, can she hold on to that steal? No, I thought she was going to try to hold. She was close to holding on to that one. That could have been an easy 2 points.
Well, they gave the turnover to the Bearcats.
And it is going to be Paint Valley basketball.
Or Piketon ball. Sorry, Piketon.
Look at you over here, Ryan, man.
Well, it was a turnover then.
It was. It was.
But I thought Layla touched it last.
Ryan.
Didn't you?
Well.
Did you not?
No, I didn't. I mean, I did.
Okay.
I just had to give you a hard time. As we got
I'll make sure I'm not crazy.
Well,
I mean, I am, but.
I'll say, you've always been crazy, but it's kept you from going insane.
Yeah, exactly.
And a foul going to be called on Paint Valley. And Cunningham, that's her third foul. And we're going to have Reese Shanks at the line for the Streaks. Shanks' first shot is up. Got it. Nothing but net as Hamilton checks back in. And Stouffer will go back to the sidelines. 40.4 left to go in the third quarter. Piketon adding on to this comfortable lead. The shot is up and counted there by Shanks. Makes both. As Mannion with the ball, left side for Paint Valley. And the ball is going to be stolen away by Forbes, and Forbes lays it up and gets it uncontested. 40-22. 26 seconds to go in the third. Nearly a 20-point lead, and probably at this point the biggest lead Piketon has had all night. Manny was, and it's going to be stolen away again. April Johnson and finds Shanks. The shot is up and a 20-point differential. It's going to be 42-22. Clock running down on the third quarter. See if Paint Valley can get something off. The ball is loose, and she's going to fall on it, and it's going to stop at point eight, and we're going to call it a travel, and Piketon's going to get the turnover with only .8, so that's probably going to be it for the third. Just awaiting the buzzer now at this point. Again, 42-22 is the score.
You got to get a shot off right here. Plenty of time. 8.8 left.
See if they get something off here. And that one's going to go.
It's going to be a Bearcat.
Well, it's going to go to Paint Valley.
Yeah.
Ball was thrown to the opposite end. No red streak in there to catch it. And that means the clock doesn't move because of no contact.
Yeah.
So it's still .8. But now it's going to be Paint Valley with the inbound.
Yeah, someone's got to catch it and
shoot. They're not going to get it off in time. Went for the heave there, but it was thrown after the buzzer. 42-22 is the score in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, real quick, Aiden, got an update at halftime. Western leads the Waverly boys 23-9.
Thank you for that update, Ryan. And we're going to take a timeout here on the Q, streaming live Total Media Sports. Back in 1 minute.
At Quick Stop Lube and Tire, they are geared up to keep you on the road. Located at 627 Southwest Street in Piketon, they are your trusted auto repair shop for over 30 years of experience. Open 6 days a week, they proudly support Pike County schools in our community. From oil changes to alignments, new tires, and even mobile tire service, they've got you covered. Wherever you are, call 740-289-4268 or stop by Quick Stop Lube and Tire, where great service meets community pride.
Southern State Community College is committed to serving students in the best way possible. Attend classes close to home, learn from the best, and save a lot of money. Registration for next semester at Southern State will begin soon, so call today at 1-800-628-7722 or visit them online at sscc.edu. Southern State is looking forward to connecting with you.
Going into the fourth quarter here, 42-22 is the score. Girls basketball action here in the oven. The Piketon Lady Red Streaks up on the Paint Valley Bearcats. Hayden Milliken, Ryan Vogelmore, both teams coming out here, Ryan. And one more quarter to go with a 20-point lead for Piketon.
Yeah, fourth and final quarter. Hopefully it goes quick for the Red Streaks. They can come away victorious tonight, which I don't see that not happening. But
at this point, I think we've got a
quick
lock.
quarter.
And it's a bit of a slowed down start here. They're bringing out a towel.
It's the first mop-up duty I've seen by the Gatorade towel this year.
I mean, don't forget to bring a towel.
Nope. It was a few years ago. We had a bunch of games that I did, and it seemed like the towel was the MVP of the game a lot.
Well, it comes out here in this one as they cleans
up the
floor.
business.
As we're going to have the inbound, Shanks to Kelly. And now the fourth quarter is underway after the towel delay.
That's right.
Kelly has up, and they're going to call a travel right away. Paint Valley basketball, moving the pivot foot.
You know, Kelly, when she went to pass it, she kind of drug that foot a little bit, and a turnover, unforced turnover by the Red Streaks.
Stover passing it right to Hamilton. Mannion moves up, and it's going to be all the way to the other end of Stover. Stover passing it back into the foul line. Over to Hamilton, and the ball is loose. Looks like we might have it's going to be a live ball, and it's going to go out of bounds.
Stay with the Bearcats.
Yes,
I think
sir.
Forbes thought it was going to be off the Bearcats, so she let it go to where she normally would have probably picked that up if she thought it wasn't going to be.
So Hamilton with the throw in. Down to Collier. As we've got on the left side, that's Crowder.
Ooh.
Crowder's shot is up, no good. And it is going to be rebounded by Ritchie. Ritchie over to Kelly at center.
I apologize. I've not did good with rebounds at all tonight.
Well, it's one of those things, you know. I mean, we don't have the resources we normally have because someone
dropped the ball.
Yeah, if someone dropped the, yeah, okay, maybe I forgot one of the stat sheets at the house. I mean, hey, things happen, all right?
It's all forgiven.
All forgiven. Well, thank goodness you had that coming through in a clutch, as we've got Stouffer on the left side, and the ball is going to be taken away by Shanks. Shanks gets the layup. It's up. It's in. Adding on to this Piketon lead, 22-point differential. And at this point, Ryan, all we got to do is get ready to close it out.
Yeah, 10 points for Reese Shanks off the bench for the Red Streak, so that's a good game by her this evening.
As Stouffer left side over to Hamilton, and the ball is free, but it's going to still be Paint Valley basketball on the right side. The short-range shot is up, no good. And it's going to be passed over to Shanks, uncontested in the paint. Her layup's up and in.
Point number 12, and she's went 3 straight field goals made without a miss.
46-22 now.
And actually, Hayden, she's got 8 points right there in a row. I mean, not obviously consecutively, but she's got 8 points here in that third and fourth quarter.
And a rebound here and stripped away, but it's going to be a jump ball situation. And we got Dye coming in. We got a couple substitutions for Piketon as well. Who we got coming out looks like Penwell. And who's the other one over here? I can't see it. And that is, come on, turn around. That's
Farmer.
That's Farmer. I thought so. As we got the shot up, it's up, no good.
Olivia a little late, rotating over, and she's going to get the foul, I believe, called on her. And Dye will go to the line for the Bearcats.
And that's going to be a foul right there as well. That's on Farmer. Dye shooting 2. Her first shot is up and no good. Another missed free throw. 5:55 to go in the fourth. Oh, slips down, but the second shot is up and in. And it is
good concentration by Dye, because really she could have missed that one. And she went ahead and
that would have been a
it.
great fake out, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
As Kelly crossing the timeline, finding an opening at the key, but the ball is dropped and a pile on top of it. And ball goes out of bounds. And we got a substitution checking in as April Johnson checks in. Johnson coming in. Got Forbes throwing it in. As she throws it all the way down to April. And a left shot. It's going to be for 3. Up and count it for Jalen Forbes.
Jalen's had a nice game tonight.
49-23. Piketon adding on to this lead.
He got
And
15 tonight, Hayden.
close to a 30-point differential at this point. Paint Valley not been able to respond the last few attempts. As we got Dye, her deep shot's up off the back, no good. And it's going to stay with Piketon. It's going to be after the rebound. And it's going to be in the paint, goes out of bounds, and it's still going to be Piketon basketball. And Maddie Hale coming in for Piketon.
Yeah.
Hale hasn't seen a whole lot of time here, at least since we've called these games. Only had a couple home games. Maddie Hale not seen a lot of time, but she's going to see some here.
You know, she's a junior coming off a bit of a knee injury. I think she got that right after volleyball or during volleyball this year. So she's been battling that. Good to see her out on the court here tonight.
And at the line after a foul called on Paint Valley. That was on
she's fouled
Conley.
out.
And that was Conley's 5th, yes. And at the line for Paint Valley is Jalen Forbes. And bringing someone, looks like something going down here on the sidelines, perhaps.
Number 13 fouled out. So
There was that. It looked like maybe something else was going on too, but no. Mannion coming in to replace her. You know, the next 3 games for Piketon, the girls, they're all 3 at home.
Oh.
Jackson, Northwest, and Western after tonight, in that order.
Okay.
First shot is up and in. That was Forbes' first shot at the line. Forbes getting ready for her second. It's up, and boom, nothing but net. 28-point lead for Piketon, 51-23. And what is it, 35 for running clock, Ryan?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
That's the 17th point tonight for Jalen Forbes.
As Dye's shot is up, spins around, no good. Dye gets a second chance, and a foul is going to be called.
Yeah, this game, I don't think, Bearcats would have won if Karis Dye had stayed out of foul trouble, but I do believe the ball game would be a little bit closer of a ball game if she hadn't got so many fouls early in the first half, and then she picked up one there, another one in the third. Hayden, I think it could have been a little bit of a different ball game.
Shot was up by Dye from the free throw line and in. 51-24 score here in this one. As the second shot is up off the back, no good. Rebounded by Stouffer. Ball's up in the air, and Johnson has it, and they're calling a second push.
And she just fouled out.
Be another foul out.
Yeah.
That's Karis Dye. 2 starters, may I add, for Paint Valley fouling out.
Yeah, she just fouled out, so.
4:47.
Coach is going to have to go down to the bench here and get number 33. Is that Crum? Or no, I don't have it.
We'll see who they say it is. That's 33. They didn't call her name. Because we have Crum right here as 35.
I don't know who it is.
We'll see here. They'll call it. Maddie Hale driving the paint right side. 3 ball is up. No good. Rebound opportunity. And it is in there for Hayden Daniels. I believe that brings her to, 4 on the night?
Yes.
On the right side. And a blocking foul. It's going to be offensively. And that is going to be Mannion's 4th foul. Another starter close to fouling out.
Yeah, she may.
And if you're Paint Valley, you really don't like seeing this. You
No.
really don't. When you got 2 of your starters already fouling out and the 3rd one on the break, definitely numbers you don't want to see if you're any coach. That's just how it is. As Hale at the foul line passes it to Penwell, and the ball is going to be a trip up, and a blocking foul is going to be called.
That's, 4 straight fouls, I think, by the Bearcats.
That's on Lydia Hamilton. That's Hamilton's 2nd. 14 foul in the 4th. 1 more, and Piketon will be going to the line shooting free throws. As we got Johnson with it, and the paint bounces back.
Nice
and
drive.
Nice drive, and gets a shot up, and a second attempt, no good. A 3rd attempt, And they miss as well. Still going to be with Piketon. And they're going to call a jump ball.
Who was the
It's Piketon's basketball.
who was the second and third attempt? Was it Daniels on both of those?
It looked like it.
Okay.
As Shanks coming in for Piketon.
Forbes is going to take a seat probably for the evening, I would think, with 4 minutes left to go in this big advantage for the Red Streaks tonight.
And looks like we got ourselves another tie-up, and that one's going to go to Paint Valley. 2 straight tie-ups. Jump ball situation, 53-24 with just a little less than 4 minutes remaining. 3:56 with a running clock.
Yeah, I think both sides of the fans here would like to see this game kind of wind down, clean it up a little bit, get the final buzzer.
Avoid fouls. I think that's a big thing right there as well. And the ball is going to be loose and stolen away immediately by Mannion.
Stolen back.
And the 3 ball is up off the back, no good. And it is going to be rebounded by Paint Valley. Bounces around and another chance. I missed that shot. Another opportunity. And the ball is going to be blocked, and it's going to be Shanks coming down with it. Clock running here, 3:21. And now the clock stops. Ball goes out of bounds.
Little sloppy here in this final few minutes.
Oh, and
That's
they
an
got called that
offensive
one. Yeah,
foul.
they were good sell as well, but they got it. That's going to be on Briar Pinwell. That's her second. Farmer coming in for Piketon. And we've also got Crum coming in, looks like. Crum with the inbound to Stouffer. Stouffer passing it left to Cunningham. Cunningham looking, top of the key. Cunningham's deep ball is up nearly in. And Briar Pinwell comes up with a rebound, and they're saying there was a push late. And she's questioning the foul down there, but they're still calling it on her. And they're saying, actually, no. They're instead calling it on Piketon. She looked like her for a second. Paint Valley, they thought it was a foul on them.
Yeah.
But no, it's going to be a foul on Briar Pinwell. So saved by the call here. 3 minutes to go as Paint Valley has the basketball, and that shot way off course. And it's going to be Piketon basketball here again. Clock continuing to run. Now we got a substitution as Ashton Wolf checking in for the Streaks.
Looks like the night's over for April.
First time at home that I can recall that Wolf's seen some action here. As Ashton Wolf with the ball but cannot hold on to it and goes to the corner, and it's going to be stolen away by Mannion for Paint Valley. Mannion looks back, and that is going to be to Crum, and the shot is up, and the paint bounces back, falls out, and going to go to the line for 2 after that. And that's going to be Crum at the free throw line. And a foul is going to be called on, we'll see here. That's going to be on Reese Shanks. That's Reese Shanks' 4th foul.
Yeah.
As Crum at the line for 2 with 2:37 to go in the 4th. Crum's first shot is up and no good. Missed free throw keeps it at a 53-24 score. Line it up for the second. It is up and no good. Rebounded by Farmer. Farmer passes left to Pinwell. Pinwell holding it on the left side. The ball is still in her hands. Ball goes out of bounds. And it's going to stay with Piketon after the deflection from the Bearcats. 2:28 to go. This point is trying to run out the clock as much as possible. As we got Shanks with the inbound. As we got a substitution coming in.
Yes, shortly.
In a moment. Who'd you say
She
that
hasn't
was?
came in yet.
Who you have that as?
She's not checked in yet. She's getting ready to, though, here shortly. Coach has moved her down the bench. Looks like it's Carly Salyers. Should be checking back. Should be checking in here shortly. I'm gonna say once Shanks' night's over here in a minute, she should come in for her.
Shanks' first shot is up. Got it.
Damn, that didn't even hardly hit the net.
A 30-point difference. And Garnes is number 42.
Well, you can't trust Max Preps. That's all I'm going to say.
That's what you get for doing your homework online. You know what they say? I saw this thing online. Second shot is up and in. It said
no good.
And
Good
Farmer with rebound. And while we got this going here for a second, see what happens here, and I'll get back to my thought here in a moment. Shot was up and in there by Shanks. You know, I saw this thing online once, what I was talking about. It was a quote that said, "Don't believe everything you read online," quote by Abraham Lincoln.
There you go.
It was a GIF online. It was funny.
Yeah. 15 on the night for Shanks off the bench.
Cunningham, three-point shot. She got that.
Kisses it off the glass. The bank's open.
56-27. But I think the bank opened a little too late.
Yeah.
As we've got Penwell with the ball, top of the key, moves up the paint. Her jump shot is up, no good. Rebounded there by Cunningham. Minute and a half to go in the fourth quarter. And Piketon going to add on here. They were already doing well in the SVC. Going to rack up another win. That'll bring them to 4-2, correct?
Yep.
And 4-4 on the season. Paint Valley will bump down to 0-7, 0-5 in SVC play. And we'll get through the upcoming games for Piketon here shortly. Maybe we were told we might have Coach Kelly, Coach Taylor, maybe a couple of the girls up here post-game. Stay tuned for that. Not quite sure yet. We'll see if they come up. But we were told they might send somebody if they remember to. As Hale on the left side and the paint shot is up, and it is going to be deflected right into the hands. Let's see here, that's Stouffer, and the shot is up, and a foul going to be called, and a push there with 48.9, and going to the line for two. That's going to be on Briar Penwell. I say that's Penwell's fourth. One more and Penwell's gone.
Yep.
But only 48 seconds to go. Damage has definitely already been done. The first shot is up and in. Substitutions, as there you're talking about, she's checking in.
Yeah, Carly Salyers.
Salyers checking in for Piketon. And emptying the bench at this point for Paint Valley. You got a number 23 for the Bearcats, if it's correct?
I do not.
That'd be, actually that is going to be, no, we don't have that one. And the shot is up in substitution. We got a lot of people coming out in here for Paint Valley. So they're saying the Perkins, I think they said her name was, as throws it in, and that is going to be Penwell. Penwell on the right side, moves up into the paint, passes left. Salyers with the ball, and a travel going to be called on Salyers. Moves the pivot foot. It's going to be Paint Valley basketball with 39 seconds left to go. Paint Valley going to fish it up and
all over but the crying tonight.
At this point,
yeah,
56-29 is against the score with a running clock here. You got Crowder with the ball for Paint Valley. Crowder to Garnes. Garnes, the ball is free, but it's going to go to Piketon with 26 seconds. And if you're Piketon, run the clock out.
Yeah, I get it across the timeline, and I hold on to it.
Call this a night as we got Penwell going to throw it in to Hale. Most of the starters on both sides have taken a seat. This one's all but over. As 17 seconds, 16, 15. Hale gets a shot up, no good. Farmer nearly coming out with the rebound. Going to go out of bounds after Farmer's contact, so it is going to be Paint Valley basketball, 12.9. Not overtell the buzzer, Ryan, though. That's 56-29. As we got Crowder, right side, and the three ball is up off the back, no good. Hale with the rebound, 3-2-1, and Piketon wins it tonight. 56-29 is your final score, and Piketon picking up another win in the SVC. They've taken out Southeastern, they've taken out Adina, St. Trace, and add Paint Valley to the body count here tonight. As both teams high-fiving, hands shaking. And so we're going to calculate some statistics here. Again, the final score, 56-29, Piketon over Paint Valley. Stay tuned, folks. We're going to have some post-game statistics. We might have Coach Kelly, Coach Taylor, or some of the Lady Streaks up here. We'll see what happens. But stay tuned here on theCUBE, streaming live Total Media Sports. Back here shortly. When it comes to buying or selling your home, experience matters. For 28 years, Todd Harris has been helping families make the right move. As the longest tenured realtor in town, Todd has the expertise, negotiation skills, and local market knowledge to get the results you deserve. Whether you're buying your dream home or selling for top dollar, Todd Harris Realty has a track record to make it happen. Call 947-7677 today or stop into the office to start your next chapter with Todd Harris Realty.
Discover the ultimate destination for custom apparel at Elizabeth's Custom Tees. Specializing in direct-to-film printed apparel and top-notch embroidery, we bring your designs to life with crisp vibrancy. From sports team to businesses, we got you covered. Our embroidery services offer a classic, high-quality finish. Whether it's clothing or accessories, we customize it all. Serving Beaver, Ohio, and beyond, contact Philip or Kristen Babst at 357-6531 or 395-4905. Visit us on Facebook or email elizabethstees@gmail.com. Elevate your style with Elizabeth's Custom Tees today.
The Glockner family of dealerships offers the top brands: Chevrolet, GMC, Honda, Toyota, Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Glockner has an amazing selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Ask about the Glockner Guarantee. 12-month, 12,000-mile new vehicle premier coverage and 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage included on qualifying used makes and models. Credit issues? No problem. Glockner Auto Credit will finance your future, not your past. Shop online at Glockner.com. At Glockner, we make it easy.
Are you looking for a fresh look at a great price? Head over to Great Clips in Waverly. Whether you're ready for a special occasion or just need a trim, our expert stylists are ready to give you the perfect haircut. Fast, affordable, and always with a smile. No appointment? No problem. At Great Clips, walk-ins are always welcome. Plus, download our app to check in online and skip the wait. Great Clips wishes all county teams the best of luck this season. And remember, it's gonna be great.
Looking for a rewarding career with a global leader? Kirchhoff Automotive, a family-owned company, offers you the chance to grow and succeed. At Kirchhoff, your development is our priority because a better you means a better us. Together we will work for one aim: we move future. Kirchhoff Automotive in Waverly is hiring now with starting wages from $18.83 to $20.33 an hour. Visit our career website today for more information. Kirchhoff Automotive, where your future drives ours.
Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supplies in Waverly, Ohio, your go-to destination for all things building and beyond. With over 75 years of dedicated service to the community, Clinkers is an Ace hardware dealer that offers more than just lumber. With a massive 10,000 square foot store packed with everything from paint to plumbing, electrical to lawn and garden, and a whole lot more. Open Monday through Saturday, Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supply is here to support your projects, big or small.
We are going out tonight.
But I just put my comfy pants on. What are we celebrating?
I just bundled our home and auto insurance with the State Farm agent and saved us money.
Oh, nice. Can we just order in now?
Are you serious? We just bundled, and our agent helped me personalize our coverage.
But what about my slipper and sweatpants bundle?
Oh, fine.
Contact Megan Carroll at State Farm Insurance. Call 740-775-6634.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability, amount of discount, savings, and eligibility may vary.
If you want to make your smartphone even smarter, get our new mobile banking app. You can check deposits and deposit checks. It even gives you nearby ATM locations. Best part is, the money stays right here in this area. It's a better way to bank. Ohio Valley Bank, a better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at ovbc.com.
At Quick Stop Lube and Tire, they are geared up to keep you on the road. Located at 627 Southwest Street in Piketon, they are your trusted auto repair shop for over 30 years of experience. Open 6 days a week, they proudly support Pike County schools in our community. From oil changes to alignments, new tires, and even mobile tire service, they've got you covered. Wherever you are, call 740-289-4268 or stop by Quick Stop Lube and Tire, where great service meets community pride.
Southern State Community College is committed to serving students in the best way possible. Attend classes close to home, learn from the best, and save a lot of money. Registration for next semester at Southern State will begin soon, so call today at 1-800-628-7722 or visit them online at sscc.edu. Southern State is looking forward to connecting with you.
When it comes to buying or selling your home, experience matters. For 28 years, Todd Harris has been helping families make the right move. As the longest tenured realtor in town, Todd has the expertise, negotiation skills, and local market knowledge to get the results you deserve. Whether you're buying your dream home or selling for top dollar, Todd Harris Realty has a track record to make it happen. Call 947-7677 today or stop into the office to start your next chapter with Todd Harris Realty.
Discover the ultimate destination for custom apparel at Elizabeth's Custom Tees. Specializing in direct-to-film printed apparel and top-notch embroidery, we bring your designs to life with crisp vibrancy. From sports team to businesses, we got you covered. Our embroidery services offer a classic, high-quality finish. Whether it's clothing or accessories, we customize it all. Serving Beaver, Ohio, and beyond, contact Philip or Kristen Babst at 357-6531 or 395-4905. Visit us on Facebook or email elizabethstees@gmail.com. Elevate your style with Elizabeth's Custom Tees today.
Back here at the Evan, final score 56-29. The Piketon Lady Red Streaks have knocked off the Paint Valley Lady Bearcats. Paint Valley remaining winless in the SVC and non-conference as well. Piketon moving up and another notch in the win column, especially in the SVC non-conference as well. And we got with us Coach Jason Taylor. Coach, congratulations on a big win here tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys doing this. It's a great thing. The girls love it. We talked about it preseason, and it's great. We love that you guys are here.
Well, one thing you wanted to talk about is, of course, we had the win here tonight, but
Yes.
we've been on the road. Of course, we don't broadcast the away games for the girls, but a couple big wins there. Of course, you didn't mention Zane Trace. That was another win, but
Yes.
Adina as well. You wanted to mention Adina in particular.
Adina in particular, because I believe that's the first time we've beaten them, and I don't know how long. I know I've been at this. This is my 4th year, and I took over halfway through, that 1 year. So I don't know. It's been a long time coming. And I told the girls, you got the monkey off, the program's back. Anytime you can beat, Adina's well coached, so just a solid program. So anytime you can go on the road in the SVC, especially Adina, you're going to take a win.
Maybe not as much this season, but that being said, Adina's been doing really well in the SVC girls last few years,
Yes.
kind of coming out of nowhere there in that regard, but they've kind of bounced back in that regard. And now with timeout tonight as well, Piketon Paint Valley, of course, any remarks on this one? We talked about, of course, free throws. They did a little better in the second half than they did the first.
We challenged them at halftime. I said, girls, 3 of 11, that's not very good the first half. And then Ryan just told me we were 8 for 11 in the second half, and that's how you respond. When you're in tight ball games, you got to make free throws.
And they did just that, making the free throws. And talking about this game overall, just overall your thoughts on tonight?
Well, we knew they were going to be very defensive, physical, and aggressive, and they did exactly what we told them they would do. We did a great job on Karis Dye. She's an athlete, and we had help when we needed to, and then we knew the shooters that they had, and we just wanted to harass their ball handlers. We wanted to get them, just like we did Adina. We full court pressed Adina and had them tired. Same thing here tonight. Our conditioning won out.
And looking forward to the next week or so, talking about Monday, we're going to be right back here. Piketon has a little bit of a home streak going, taking on the Jackson Iron Ladies. And Jackson looking a little down on their luck this year, you could say, talking about they missing 4 of their 5 starters from last season, 1 dealing with injuries. But overall, should be an exciting game, an interesting game here. Come out to the oven, check out.
Well, anytime you play a non-conference foe, Jackson, they've got history of very good basketball over for the girls program. And, I coached against them years ago when I was in junior high girls, and they run a really nice job over there, and so we're going to have to stay focused. And I told the girls, listen, it's just about being us. If we do what we're supposed to do, like we did a lot tonight, good things happen.
A new coach over there for Jackson as well, with Chad Carpenter taking the helm from
Yes.
Matt Walburn, who was coach before. And so just overall a brand new Jackson program. We'll see how Piketon handles them. And also looking forward to next week, taking on Northwest.
Got Northwest Wednesday, and then jump into Christmas break, and I believe we come back with Western the week after that. So we've got a nice home stretch. I like that.
And just over anyone you want to shout out, just anyone in particular before we head out?
Well, if my wife's, I don't know if she's listening or not, but hi, Angie.
Well, there you go, Coach Jason Taylor checking in here, and we got Ryan over here. We got some statistics here. Thank you, Coach, for dropping by.
Thank you for having me.
And a big win here, 56-29, again being the final score. And Ryan, here we got, I know Jason kind of alluded to some of the statistics here, but Ryan, you care to mention some of the statistics here before we sign off?
Unofficially, the Red Streaks, I got 20 for 56 from the field for 35%. The scores for the Red Streaks was Hayden Daniels with 4, Layla Kelly with 12, Jalen Forbes with a nice night with 17, April Johnson with 6 off the bench for the Red Streaks. Second leading scorer was Reese Shanks with 15, and Briar Penwell rounds out the scoring 2 points for them. Bearcats were only 10 of 35 for 28% from the field. I don't have any of their scores. I didn't get around them up before we got on here. But a good job by the Red Streaks. Obviously, Coach Taylor would like to see them shoot a little bit better of a percentage, I think, overall for the game. But they come away with a big win, 56-29. So moving on to next week.
Yeah, and again, Monday at Jackson, Wednesday against Northwest. These are both at home man here at the Evans, so come out and check those out. But that's going to do it for us tonight. We'd like to thank Ash running the stream, but also for Hayden Milliken and Ryan Vogelmore. Good night and go Streaks.
The Gluckner family of dealerships offers the top brands: Chevrolet, GMC, Honda, Toyota, Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram.